Good morning, students. Today I am going to demonstrate the new experiment field effect transistor, which short form is FET. Its object is to study the output and input characteristics of field effect transistor, that is FET, and measure the pinch of voltage. Why its name is FET, field effect transistor? Because in order to change the output current, it requires very much change in the input voltage or input field. Therefore its name is field effect transistors. And another transistor is BJT, that is bipolar junction transistor. The difference is that in FET only one type of majority charge carriers are here. For n channel FET, in this charge carriers are electrons, whereas for p channel FET majority charge carriers are holes, whereas in BJT charge carriers are electrons and holes both. BJT is the full form, it is a bipolar junction transistor. Apparatus used in this experiment are field effect transistor. In this in our lab, here is n channel FET and two DC voltmeters. One is of 0 to 10 volt and another is of 0 to 30 volt. Milliammeter, which measures the output current of range 0 to 50 milliampere. Power supply for gate to source voltage and drain to source voltage. See, this is the field effect transistor characteristics apparatus. This is three terminal device. One is the source, which is written by S, and another is the terminal is the drain, and third terminal is the gate. In the and its structure is like this. P type gate or n channel FET. This is P type gate or n channel FET. P type gate are internally connected. This is gate, and note that gate is always connected in reverse bias conditions. To operate the field effect transistor, gate is connected in reverse bias. This means P is connected to the negative terminal of the battery, and drain is given to the positive voltage and source is negative voltage. This is the circuit diagram of the field effect transistors, which is also designed on the board, FET board. This is the gate connected to the negative terminal. This is the variable resistance, which changes the voltage applied to the gate. Gate is connected to the negative terminal of the battery. This means gate is given the reverse bias, and source is connected to the positive terminal of the battery. This means source is given to the positive voltage, and here output current is measured by milliammeter, which is connected in series, and this is the output voltage, which varies by this variable resistor R2. Now I am going to operate it. When we have studied the output characteristics, then we vary the output voltage, that is VDS, voltage between drain and source, and current, keeping input voltage, that is gate voltage, constant. First we take the output characteristic by keeping gate voltage to 0 volt. Let us first calculate the least count of the voltmeter and milliammeter. This voltmeter is of 15 volt range, and 0 to 2.5 volt contains 10 division. Then what will be its least count? 2.5 divided by 10, that is 0.25 volt. Value of one division on this voltmeter is 0.25 volt. And this is the milliammeter. This is also a 15 milliampere range, and 0 to 10 divisions contains the value of 10 division is 2.5 milliampere. Then what is its value of 1 division? 2.5 divided by 10, that is 0.25 milliampere. This is the VGS. It is of 3 volt range. This is of 3 volt range. This may, and 0 to 0.5 volt contains 10 division. Then what is the value of 1 division? 0.5 divided by 10, that is 0.05 volt. Now let us first study the output characteristics. For output characteristics, we first keep the input voltage, that is gate voltage, at 0 volt and varying the output voltage, and note down the output voltage and output current. See, this is 0 volt, this is 0, this is 0. Now I am changing the output voltage. This is 2.5 volt, current is here. You can note down, as we increase the voltage, output current, that is ID, it changes. See, at this 7.5, this is this, then this, at here 10 volt, this is the 10 volt, it is around 7.5 milliampere. When it is 12.5 volt, then it is around 10 milliampere. This means as we increase the output voltage, output current increases. Now let us fix the output voltage at 0.5 volt. Remember that here I am applying the 0.5 volt, but negative voltage is connected. Negative terminal of the battery is connected to the gate. So the voltage on the gate is minus 0.5 volt. We will write it minus 0.5 volt. VGS is minus 0.5 volt. And as we increase the reverse bias voltage on the gate, the width of depletion layer here, width of depletion layer due to reverse bias is increases. Width of depletion layer due to reverse bias is increases, and it becomes, and so on. At one stage the channel is pinches off, just very close but not touching. Only a constant current is going from source to drain, and this voltage at which channel is pinches off is known as the pinch off voltage. So at this stage I am fixing the gate voltage at 0.5 volt, minus 0.5 volt, then current will reduce. Just you see here, at 10 volt it is 7.5, at 12 point this is this thing. Now let us change it to the value minus 1 volt. VGS is minus 1 volt, then current is further reduced. See here, I am varying the output voltage and output current. Now it is constant. Beyond this, current is not increasing, current is constant, only output voltage is changing. Now keep it the VGS at 1.5 volt, that is minus 1.5 volt. Vary the output voltage and output current. Output current is further reduced. Now it is constant at 5 milliampere. So what we observe, as we increases the gate source voltage, that is reverse bias voltage, current, output current decreases because width of depletion layer increases. Let us put it at minus 2 volt. VGS is minus 2 volt. Then what happened? Current is constant at 2.5 volt. Current is further reduced. In this way, we plot the output characteristics by keeping VGS is equal to 0 first, then VGS is equal to minus 0.5 volt, then VGS is equal to minus 1 volt, then VGS is equal to minus 1.5 volt, and so on. Then from this graph you can obtain the value of the pinch off voltage from where the current starts to become constant. From here you can calculate the pinch off voltage. Student, remember that you have write all the things in this experiment except the reading. You have not to write in your copy the reading. Reading you will take the observation reading when you will come in the lab. Now second is the input characteristics. In input characteristics, variation of input voltage and output current keeping output voltage constant. Then for this I will keep the output voltage at 10 volts. Suppose I will keeping the output voltage at a constant voltage 10 volt. Then this is the current, value of the current, and I am increasing the VGS. Then at 0 it is around 7.5, minus 0.5 it is 7.5, minus 1, minus 1.5 it is decreasing, minus 2 volt it is around 3 milliampere, minus 2.5 it is around 1 milliampere, and minus 3 volt it is 0. Minus 3 volt current is reduces. Then we plot the graph will be like this, and it is minus 3 volt it is 0. Then it comes to here. The value at which from this input characteristics you can also calculate the pinch off voltage from input characteristics. The current is 0 here in this case 3.5 volt. Then pinch off voltage is minus 3. Vp, which is written as minus 3. That is 3.5 volt. Okay. The result is the graph showing the variation of drain current ID with the drain source voltage VGS for different gate voltage is given. It is called the output characteristics. The pinch off voltage was calculated by this student experimentally 3.5 volt. Precautions: gate is always connected in reverse bias condition. Voltage applied should not exceed the rated values, because if you apply the voltage beyond the rated value, the FET will burn due to breakdown. So write, students, your this experiment in your practical copy and prepare its viva and its theory, because this experiment is also FET is also in your theory paper, that is MOSFET, FET, N-channel FET and depletion MOSFET, etc. Thank you.